So, legal aid organizations typically screen cases and develop training and provide ongoing mentoring and support for their, volunteer attorneys in different ways. And in a lot of programs, law firms can do some of that. Law firms can help develop the training. They can take the responsibility for training and training and supporting their attorneys. And one example I'll give, because I think it's a really good concrete example of how that can happen, is a program in Chicago where a judge had an idea to have law firm associates represent litigants in low stakes jury trials, right? So for the court was saying, we have all these pro se litigants in here where a jury demand has been filed, and it's awful. I mean, that's awful for everyone involved. For law firms, that's obviously really attractive to have junior associates getting to have a jury trial that doesn't involve a lot of discovery. Most often the jury trials are a day or two. But from the legal aid perspective, people weren't really handling a lot of those cases because they were very low priority in the face of everything else that was going on. And they were pretty wary about how we were going to manage this. And the law firms, some were like, well, it'll be great. We'll just take the cases when they're teed up for trial. Like, that's great for us. But from the legal aid organization's perspective, well, we want someone to come in at the beginning. And so what it was a very open and extensive dialogue with the legal aid organizations and the court and the law firms about how we can meet everybody's needs. And we crafted this project where it works for everyone. And, for example, on the trial issue, we figured out that because there are mandatory arbitrations in every case, not if you come in at the beginning, you're going to be guaranteed an arbitration where you're essentially using the same skills and developing the same skills where a trial might settle. And then we divided up the infrastructure that's needed among several legal aid organizations who have an interest in this area. And the court supports the program by recognizing the volunteers, giving all kinds of recognition and support to the training. They bring the judges in, they'll bring the arbitrators in. So it's been this great example of how you can work together to make sure that everybody's needs are met. I mean, Maria's firm